back again. Let me fix that real quick. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to your favorite mud boat fishing channel, Estuary Adventures. Captain Neil here. Guys, I'm back at Chazawitzka today, and we're doing another product test today for Djibouti baits. This is something I've seen before but haven't seen before, and it's pretty interesting. So what we're doing today, we're not trying to go crazy. We're not trying to do anything special. We're gonna troll around. We're gonna look for something, and we're gonna use a brand new product from Djibouti Baits, from the Chum Boss, that no one's ever used. I am the first to use it today. So, in that case, let me show you what we're working with here. And tide is just absolutely ripping in, so that might be a good thing for us. But we're gonna try this product out, and I want to show you guys exactly what they got going on here with Chum Boss and Djibouti Baits. Now, being a brand ambassador, pro staff, you know, it's kind of my duty to give these guys the cold hard truth, right? And I'm not gonna lie, when I seen this, I was kind of amazed, because you'd never expect someone to take a bait and revise it into something that it could revise it into something. It could be something different, I guess you could say. I'm not really sure how to put it into words, but what they did is pretty freaking crazy. So let me show you guys right now what this is, and we're gonna toss this thing around and see just if we get any kind of reaction or something out of it. I know this product is gonna have extreme potential, especially in the offshore industry, but we're here to try it inshore to see if it has potential offshore. So let's get into this real quick, guys. So what we have, which we unveiled in the last video, is the Chum Boss, right? You can fish it on the bottom. You can troll with it. You can float it. You can pop it. It makes a wave with this flat edge. It makes a wave and a splash just like a popper. Pop a dog, whatever you want to call it. And then on top of that, you have your cartridges. These go right inside the Chum Boss, and as you know, 2 pieces. Now, what I like about this product is you don't have to put the cartridge in here. You don't have to, right? But you can. What else can you put in here? Cut bait, chum, any chum of your choice. It's not specific to what you want to put in here. You want to put a freaking finger mullet in here? Put a finger mullet in here. It's designed for multiple size lines. You can 1, 2, 3 times around this so it doesn't go nowhere. Pretty much, I was using 25-pound test, and I could still adjust it on my line. So this product here is absolutely absolutely amazing. And if you've seen the last video, we caught a slam last video on just this product here with the bobber. I didn't try it on the bottom. We were floating bait, seeing that it's summertime. So we were floating baits last time. We might try it on the bottom this time, and I know for the winter time, this is going to be a sheep's head attractor. The sheep's head aren't not going to know what to do with this when this is down there on the bottom just bubbling and going nuts, right? That's another thing we're going to get into. So these cartridges here that the mad scientist has came up with it, the booty baits, these are called the bombs. Now these are formulated a little different than, say, the chum. This is what you're going to get when you buy the chum. This is called the Raging Cajun by Chum Boss. You don't have to mix this with water. You don't have to mix this with anything. You grab it straight out of the jar here, you throw it in, and you watch what happens. It's the craziest thing ever. Now this can be used for fresh or salt water. This is a pound. This is gonna go, you know, anywhere from, I'd say $10 to $25. And when it says where a little goes a long way, they are not lying. This stuff actually freaking works, and it works good. You can watch fish charge this stuff in the water. When you throw this in the water, it bubbles. It has a chemical reaction. Now, it's all 100% biodegradable. Not bad for the environment, not bad for the fish. It's an amazing product. Now, what we're going to do, though, today is we're not going to be throwing this. Well, actually, we are. We're going to find a little creek later on to throw one of these in and see just exactly what it does to mangrove snapper and stuff like that. I have a trip tomorrow on tomorrow's video that I will show you what it can do for mangrove snapper, and you know, it's a kids trip tomorrow, so we're gonna get the kids hooked up. So that brings me to today's product. Just released. No one's thrown this. No one's tried to catch a fish with this, and I'll be the first to show you. So here at the Booty Baits, they've taken the Chum Boss and they've gone crazy with it. I'm not gonna lie, they've gone crazy. So here we go. I want to introduce to you the brand new product going to iCast here in just 30 days. iCast is in 30 days. These products will be there. Everybody, welcome to the Slinger. This is what you're going to get when you buy the Slinger. This is a Chum Boss top water. Now this is fully adjustable. It's got rattles in it. It's got a tail. It's got a trailer. It's got a treble hook on the back, which is replaceable to any size you would like. It's got a little float in the front that keeps the front up. So you can pop this and it's just going to make that tail go nuts, and obviously the beads. Now, this bait here with this little propeller built into it, this spins 1,000 rotations per minute. Whether you spin it fast, whether you spin it slow, it's going to spin at least 1,000 rotations per minute. Then on top of that, you can put your Chum Boss inside there. Now you put your cartridge inside of there, and it's absolutely nuts. It's leaving a trail of this behind it everywhere it goes. So if a fish is hearing the splashing and the thrashing and the water's just slinging around from the Slinger, that's basically why we call it the Slinger. Other than you can cast this thing 5 freaking miles. I mean, it launches. I have a head and super spook over there that I can cast about a mile if I need to. This casts 10 times farther. So, especially when it's loaded with a cartridge. Now, here's the deal. You're going to get this here. This is the whole setup. Split ring, bullet weight, bullet slider. You're going to get the lure here, and you're going to get one of these included with it, all for around 25 bucks, I believe. Now, don't quote me on that. This product just came out. I didn't get a lot of information. All I know is they told me to take it out here and give it hell. See where we need to improve, see where we're good, see what I like about it, and just run the dang thing. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to run this Slinger, and we're going to run it hard, just like we do everything. So this will be a honest review, guys. I know I am a brand ambassador for Djibouti Baits, and the reason I am is because I am so brutally honest about my products that I use. That's why I go with Go Devil. That's why I go with Pen and all my other products, Garmin, everything. So, honest review happening today on this bait here. If you would like one of these or any of these products, say you want to pound a chum, probably the best chum on the market, I'd say, hands down. Or you want to try, a Chum Boss. Really, really big for pier fishing. 100% for pier fishing, shore fishing, you name it, it can do it all. Or you want to try the Slinger, coming out here in a couple weeks. No one's used this yet, so we're going to see. If you want any of these products, guys, you need to head over to www.chumboss.com. I'm going to leave it over here on the screen somewhere, and I just want you guys to know, if we catch something on this Slinger, it's not going to be small. I can guarantee you that. This Slinger puts off some freaking wake, and it puts out some water when that blade is cutting through the water. It's slinging water. So I have a really good feeling that mahi, snook, tarpon, monster trout, anything that hits a big, flashy, splashy, wicked topwater is gonna love the Slinger. So I'm gonna get it rigged up here. We're gonna troll around. We're gonna hit most of this stuff you see behind me here. I'll do a little circle for us so you can see, but we're gonna be hitting stuff like this, and we're also gonna be hitting a lot of calm spots over here on our backside where I've been seeing a lot of wakes. So generally, look, there's a wake right over there. So generally, we're going to be hitting stuff like this today and seeing what this Slinger does. It might scare everything away. It might pull everything in. That's what I'm here to find out. That's why you guys are here with me. So let's get to the action, and I will see you guys as soon as we get to it. So I've been fishing with it for about 25-30 minutes now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's got wicked potential. And just like I thought, this thing's gonna be a menace offshore. Now, what got me the most flashes, because I was watching stuff come up almost bang it, but it was like they hesitated at the very last second. Maybe they seen the holes, you know, the slots or whatever inside of it, and were like, okay, that's not real, whatever the case may be. But I've had 2 or 3 big flashes where something's come up and was like, I'm hitting that, and then no, changed their mind. So another thing I want to try now is trolling it behind the boat. I want to get some video footage of that, and let me give this thing a cast real quick, and I want to show you guys what it looks like and kind of what I'm doing when I'm retrieving this. Now, you could do a straight retrieve and it's just going to sling up water and it's going to come straight back to you. But where I was getting all my reactions out of was doing a quick reel, stop. Doing a quick reel, stop. Doing a quick reel, and stop. And that was looking pretty darn good, because like I said, you could see something coming up and just turning at the very last second. So it could probably use a couple revisions, but I'm telling you right now, offshore, mahi, tuna, I mean, who knows what this thing could do, especially with all the action it puts out. So let me cast this thing over a little bit, see if I can get it on film. I did not bring the GoPro today, that's why you have the weird camera angle today. So I'm gonna try and cast it out here in front of the boat and show you guys just kind of what it looks like and what I'm doing. Real simple stuff too. Just like that. Now, as you can see, there's a little tiny bit of our micro chum left. This was a whole thing about 30 minutes ago. So you're getting about 30 minutes out of your cartridge every time you slap one in. Now the thing is, you do not have to use the cartridge to use this bait. You do not have to. You can simply just throw this out. The cartridge makes it 10 times better because, for one, it gives you distance. For two, it leaves a trail of scent. So, yeah, that's pretty much it on that. We're gonna throw this sucker behind the boat and pull it behind the boat for a little bit and see what happens. Maybe, just maybe, something's gonna hit us on a troll. So we're gonna try a little bit of everything. Like I said, we're just product testing here. This is something that has kind of been in the works, but has kind of, you know, not been brought out due to, you know, so much attention going towards the original Chum Boss. So all we're doing is trying this out. I'm not fishing it extra hard. I'm not going, you know, way out of my way to find fish. We're just out here figuring all this out. So let's get the camera set up, let's get the boat going, let's drag this behind the boat and the trolling rod set up, and let's see what happens to this thing. Alright. Well, there you have it, guys. This little thing right here has some potential. The Slinger. This is going to iCast this year along with the Chum Boss. Now, you're going to find this product, the Chum Boss, and the Raging Cajun Chum all at iCast this year under new product of the year. So, what that means is this isn't the final stage of this product. I'm sure it's not. This little guy right here is going to go under so many revisions probably in so many different forms, and we're going to make it to where probably to where you have an offshore version, you have your inshore version. Whether that means closing up a couple holes, leaving some holes in the back, making the cartridges last longer than 30 minutes, probably up to even an hour. If you closed a couple of these cartridges, you could make it last up to an hour easily. Just all kinds of different things you can do. You know, I mean, look, you can set your hook farther back. You can have it hang, and as it's trolling, it's back here looking like a bait fish. I mean, there's just so many revisions that you can do with this product, and that's what attracted me to Chum Boss to begin with, was because of all the different ways you can fish it, right? Same principle goes for this. Now, you could easily take these fins out, take the beads out, and you have a regular Chum Boss. Slap your float right on it. And these floats are sold separately in a pack of 3, which you can see on chumboss.com. So as you see here, it's essentially the same product. One rides on top, one's made for the bottom. Now you could literally take the fin out of this one, put it in this one. Take the ball out, put it in this one. You could take all this stuff and swap it with your Chum Boss. So not only can this bait be used to fish for fish on the bottom, it can be used to fish for fish on the top. I haven't seen a product like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then along with that, it's a bobber. And then you take the bobber off, you fish the bottom. Now you got all that Chum Boss down there bubbling and going absolutely nuts, right? And your bait is sitting right here next to it. That chum is going to bring those fish in like nobody's business. So what I think we're going to do, we still got a couple more hours of fishing. I want to play around a little more out here in the estuary. And then we're going to go play with the Chum Boss bombs and see what we can't stir up for a feeding frenzy. So let's go ahead and do that. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, go for it. I mean, you've already watched this far into the video. Hit that like and subscribe for me. Everything you guys do, everything you guys, interact with on this channel helps me out so much. This channel has grown so freaking much in the last year as a fishing channel. Fishing channels usually don't do that well on YouTube. Now, looking at the analytics, we're up quite a bit, guys. And it's for reasons like this. We're always out trying new things, doing different stuff than everyone else. So if you want to see more, if you have any recommendations or anything that you would do differently with the Chum Boss, let them know in the comments. Or even better yet, head on over to chumboss.com and let them know you want to try one. You want to see what it's about. Now, I do know there's a couple bait shops around that do sell the Chum Boss here in the store. I believe one of them is Blue Pelican Marine in Hernando Beach. I want to say, I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to go online and check that out. But as far as I know, there are a few locations where you can pick this up without having to order it online. But honestly, ordering it online is pretty much just as easy as driving out to Hernando Beach unless you live there. So that's going to be my review, and that's going to be my 2 cents on the whole situation with the Slinger here. It definitely has major potential. Like, there's just, you just look at it, and I mean, if you can turn a bobber into a top water bait attractant contraption, what else can you do? Like, the opportunities are endless with this company, and it's just amazing what the mad scientist has came up with. So we're gonna poke around for a little bit, maybe try and find a couple fish here and there, but I just wanted to give the review on the old Chum Boss here and the Slinger. And guys, this thing is pretty much a game changer for the fishing industry. Now, someone had an idea to just, I don't even know what you could do with it other than keep the same philosophy, make the cartridges last a little longer, which they do have formulated attractants that will last longer. The cartridges, they have longer lasting cartridges, so you can get one that burst, which we call the bomb. The bomb is no joke. This thing will sizzle and fizzle in no time. Or you have your Raging Cajun, which takes a minute or two longer, usually around 30 minutes per cartridge. The bomb is gone in 5 minutes. So if that's telling you something, that should tell you that depending on your mixture, you can get a high concentrate, low concentrate, or just a straight up chum. And that's why I'm here with the Booty Baits. So we're gonna play around. Thank you again, guys. Like and subscribe as usual. We're gonna go that way, play around a little more, and then we're gonna head back in and see what this Chum Boss can do with some hungry mangrove snappers, because we got a kids trip tomorrow and I want some rods bent all day long. So let's go figure it out, and we'll be back. Well, there you have it. We played for a couple hours today, had some fun, came back home, cleaned the boat up, got it all done, missed out on some really nice fish. I'd say in the 2.5, 3 hours I messed with the Slinger, I had at least 4 fish. Mainly looked like snook because they were pretty silver. Swirl on that bait so hard. Now I feel like if it was a barracuda or a Jack Crevalle or something like that, it would not have hesitated. It would have blasted that thing. So that's my kind of review on our new Slinger for Chum Boss and Djibouti Baits. And like I said, guys, this is just a rendering. This isn't even what it could be. So we're gonna get this thing right, but we need your help and your comments and your opinions to help further this bait here. Have you ever seen anything like this with a trailer and a miniature propeller that holds active chum in it at the same time while you can reel it in? Absolutely not. So on that note, guys, leave your comments, hit the subscribe. I do a lot of testing, and as you'll see, there's going to be a lot more. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, guys. Appreciate everybody for hanging out, watching the video. Thanks again to Chum Boss, to Booty Baits, everybody in between, all of you guys. That's all I got. Until next time, we got a couple trips in the afternoon lined up. We're going to try and hit. I need to get my power stick back so I can start filming better videos. We had a problem with, my phone dying pretty quickly from the filming, so I had to cut the video short, call it a day, because you do not want to get stranded out there without a cell phone. So, sorry for the cutout on the video, but it is what it is. Safety's more important. Hit that like if you agree. So, on that note, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. I got a busy day tomorrow. We will see you guys next time. Catch you later.